Hey, glad you came back. So, the video today that I'm doing, um, this I'm revisiting a recipe I did 4 years ago, over 4 years ago, exactly. One of my subscribers, Parkster44, hey Kyle, hey, I told you I was going to revisit this, and so I'm doing it now because I guess when I first started doing this type of stuff, I really didn't fully explain what were in the ingredient, or well, the amount of each ingredient, right? So what I wanted to do is go back, do it again, right? This time letting you know in the video what the ingredient amounts were. Now I'm not going to put it in the description or anything because you have to watch my videos and let me cook with you, or you cook with me to get this done. So you saw the thumbnails. This is what we're making. Oh yeah, mouth watering. And I got some a sweet and sour sauce here. I'll put an iCard up, right? So you'll be able to make it yourself if you want to make it from scratch. You can see how it is. Make it, tweak it to your own needs, and we'll be good to go. But I need to try one of these because my mouth is just watering right now. Oh, let me get a good one. I'm a flats guy. There we go. Oh yeah. Yep. Ugh. Bear with me. It's juicy. Oh, look out now. Mm. Oh yeah. So Kyle, Parkster44, I hope you like this one. And for you other people that are watching, I hope you like it as well. Try it for yourself. We did work today. Now I want you to do work. Do this recipe. Let me know what you think. We're here. Let's get it in.
Hey, this is Shrashira. That's the best elevator music I ever heard.
All right, so the ingredients are pretty simple. Here I have about 2 pounds of chicken. These are party wings, which are chicken wings that have been separated into the drumettes and the flats. I have 1 egg here. You're gonna need an egg, right? Here I have my garlic powder, which is basically about a teaspoon or so of garlic powder. Here we have some white pepper, and we got about, maybe a quarter teaspoon, maybe half a teaspoon of that. Here we got black pepper. We got about a teaspoon of that. We like that. We like black pepper. Here we have our soy sauce. Now, soy sauce, we got about a tablespoon of soy sauce. We have our sugar. We have about a teaspoon of sugar. Our salt, we have about a teaspoon and a half of salt. Okay. And then here we got our Shrashira cooking wine. We got about a tablespoon of that. And then we have here about a teaspoon and a half of sesame oil. And you gotta be careful with sesame oil because it is pretty strong, okay? It doesn't matter how much you put in, you're gonna taste it. That's how strong it is, okay? Here we have flour. We have about 2 tablespoons of flour. And here we have about a tablespoon of cornstarch, okay? So now let's get this all together. Let's get the batter made and we'll get this set.
Okay, so we have our egg in here. We're gonna add our pepper, our black pepper. Goes in. We're gonna add our flour. Get the flour in there. Add our cornstarch. Cornstarch in. Okay. Let's get this mixed up here. Add our Shaoxing cooking wine. Make sure we get all the flour and stuff on the sides. Sesame oil in. Soy sauce in. Salt. Our granulated garlic. Sugar. And a white pepper. Now let's mix this all up. And now we're going to add our chicken pieces. Let's get it all mixed in. And make sure it's coated quite nicely. All right. I'm going to cover this and put this in the fridge. All right, so now this is going to go into the fridge until it's time for us to cook it. Now you can leave this in the fridge overnight if you want to, okay? But the key thing is when it gets close to time to cooking it, you want to bring it out of the refrigerator and let it get to room temperature. Now that, depending on the temperature of your house, everybody's ambient temperature is different. It could take anywhere from an hour to 2 hours, okay? And at that point is when we're going to start frying it up. So I'll see you when it's time to start frying it up. We're trying to get back into it. We're doing work. All right, so now the chicken has been coming up to room temperature, right? So next what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the chicken, put it into our deep fryer, okay? We're gonna be frying them at about 325 to 330 degrees. We're gonna do it for 5 to 6 minutes, and we're gonna raise it up, let it come back up to temperature, the oil that is, and then we're gonna fry it for another 3 minutes. And then after that, we're gonna put it on the cooling rack, and then we're gonna plate it up. It's literally that simple. So let's do some work. Hey, so you're probably wondering, how can I support this channel? So if you like what I do, you can support it. There's several ways to do it. The most basic way to do it, just watch the video, right? Let the ads play, okay? If you want to give a little more, you can look down below the video and you'll see a thanks button. You can click that, you can donate. Also, another avenue that you could do, you could go to Shrashira.com. Yeah, see what we have there. Sometimes I have hot sauces. I have some random things there that I make by hand in the house of Shraw. Okay? So I hope you enjoy everything. Let's get back to it. All right, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna add the chicken to the oil. Be careful because it is kind of wet. $325 degrees for 5 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes. And we'll start counting once all the chicken is in the oil. And then after about 2 minutes, we'll agitate it to make sure they're not sticking together. Just kind of move them around a bit. And when you're frying these, you don't want the temperature to be too high, because what you have to remember is you have sugar in here, okay? And the sugar, if the temperature is up too high, the sugar will burn. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you like it dark, forget what I just said. It's really that simple. It's your preference. Your chicken, do it your way. And because the chicken wings, they're cut up into party wings, so the flapper, I don't work with the flapper, so no. But the flats and the drumettes, since we separated them, they're actually going to cook a little bit faster. That's why, to fry these, it's only going to take tops, 9 minutes maybe. Actual fry time, because what we're going to do after the 5 to 6 minutes are over, we're going to pull them out of the oil and let the temperature get back up to the 325, 330. And when it does that, we're going to put them back in for another 3 minutes. And then we're going to take them out. And then we'll be plating up. It's really just that simple. And we're going to have it with a nice sweet and sour sauce. Let me look at one of these pieces of chicken here. Yeah, see? It's coming together quite nice. It's looking nice. That's what you want. Libations. All right, now what we're going to do, lift them up, get them out of the oil, let it drain. I'm actually going to turn it up to 350, because that's just me. I want it to be crispity. So once it gets to 350, we're going to drop it down in here for another 3 minutes. Now, I'm doing it to 350. Now, you do not have to do that. You can leave it at 325 and you'll be perfectly fine, okay? This is just something that I personally do, and it tends to work out for me. So, what this does, when you pull it out of the oil, it starts to dry out just a little bit on the skin. And if you put it back into the oil, which is what we call, or anybody calls, a double fry, right? It's going to make the exterior even crispier, but because you fried it initially at a lower temperature, the inside is going to be nice, fluffy, tender, good to go, juicy. So you have a crunchy exterior with a fluffy, juicy interior. And that's what you want. And so I'm showing you how to do it. All right, now these are going to go back in for another 3 minutes. There we go. There we go. So after this 3 minutes, we're going to pull them. And when we pull them, we're going to put them on a resting rack. And we're going to let them rest for about 3 to 4 minutes. And then we're going to plate it up. All right. So let's pull these guys out. Look at that. That nice or what? Put on the baking tray so it can drain properly. I can't confirm nor deny that I may have just burned myself. I'll leave that up to you. If you watch the video closely enough, you can tell me. So this is what we got. Yeah. All right, let's start plating this up. See, we have here, we got a little fry basket. Just gonna start putting these guys in here. Yes, sir. You can see crispy. Yes. Okay. Okay, we got our sauce. Oh yeah. All right. Hey, we did work today, right? If you like this video, if you like the recipe, try it out. Let me know what you think. Okay. If you're not already subscribed, hey, go down, hit subscribe, join the peanut gallery. Hey, we have room for you, and our arms are always open. And you know what else? We'll even leave the light on for you at night so you can find us in the dark. Also, if we're not connected on Instagram, go to Instagram, put my name in, Shrashira, look for the gray cat, and let's connect. That being said, you saw what I cooked. I got to feed the masses. Let's get to it. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your day.